dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist bump, you stay up at dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets snipped nose, acting gay up in Cisco. Like take the day off and play up at Mistos, causing chaos and play up Calypso. I paused in kitchens and caused addictions. I paused prescriptions and caused inflictions. Lil Bixby playing in stores and bricks and on the dark web. You gotta pause every doors, cause encryption. Tesla engines, pause the pistons. I seen every floor I leave sore and listing. For that action, they sponsored the Bronson. They was hooked on that shit like Johnson and Johnson. That freeway, Ricky Ross, straight out of Compton, straight out of Bumpton. Red on blue, violence in the land. The projection of the will, the perfection of the kill, the reflection of the pills. I'm a frontline soldier, I'm no doja. These crystals not for focus and crypto. Diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist bump, you stay up and dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets lips now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Pistols, causing chaos and play up Calypso. Hickory dickory down, hit a lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot. Heavy in the pedal, we slip off a knot. Heavy in the ghetto, they crib walk a lot. Crib walk the crypto, lift off the stocks. Drips off the crystal and pots. Disco rods in the blocks on my chain from the crystal shop. In the light there, lift off the rock. Toe Virgil right chain on my block. White paint on my socks. White paint on my socks. Hickory dickory dock. Hit the lick, put the sticky in the box. When the blicky get hot, lick off a shot, we lick off a shot. Players in crypto, diamonds is dancing like they up in disco. You niggas in fist bump, you stay up and dip low. You niggas stay up and get low. Heard you way up in Frisco, and you say what the heck so. Every player gets lips now, acting gay up in Cisco. Might take the day off and play up at Pistols, causing chaos and play up Calypso.
Peace, 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 purge. Peace to the family, peace to the family, peace to you and yours, peace to you and yours. Welcome to an episode of Techno Tuesdays. You are now rocking with the best. Yes, this is your host for the evening, Brother Red Pillar, soon to be joined by my co-host, the Brother Spin City in the building.
Man, peace to the family, man. Peace to yous and yours, man. What is it looking like out there in them digital airways, man, with the family, though? What's going on?
Man, we are outside on the south side. You know what I'm talking about? We in the building, Techno Tuesdays. Family, let us know how we both sound on the audio and whatnot. Give us some feedback. Let the gods know what we sound like on the audio. All right. And yeah. What's good though? What's good with you, my brother?
Make sure I get my sound up, man. Everything's going well with me, my boy. Everything's going well with me. Bam. I just dropped a sequence of videos. So I've been on my animation hype, something crazy. Dropping a movie on Halloween for the people.
Yeah, I saw that commercial, my brother. That's cinematics right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
You might have a berg at the end of your name. Spinberg or something. Spinstein and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
You cooking like a small hat. Nah,
come on.
Are you ready to premiere that commercial? I think the
we can go over that today. So from my side, go over that commercial. But on your side, peace to the guys, man. Since Open AI and Apple been having a blast, I need to see what this Open AI Atlas is truly about.
Man, the timing, bro. The timing, the double entendre of it all. Like with 3i Atlas on the horizon, they go ahead and drop something called Open AI Atlas. You know what I mean? A whole browser, an AI browser from the big dogs. You know what I mean? So once again, we see the evolution of a company that started out as a chatbot company, very revolutionary in their quote unquote GPT technology. But as you've seen throughout 2025, they're evolving into something a lot more uh a lot more, a wider scope. You know what I mean? The scope now is to go after Google. So Google's competition is now OpenAI with their
Mm-hmm.
browser. And then Perplexity launched, I'm running Comet as well.
Comment. Oh
Yeah, I'm
man,
running Comet. They got their own browser. So the browser wars have begun.
the browser wars have begun, man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Google. If you go to Google DeepMind, y'all, I think you can find Mariner, or I forgot what Google's version was called, but they haven't been as vocal with their browser, especially as Perplexity. And I like Perplexity. I feel like they're unbiased, more unbiased AI. I'll just leave it at unbiased. You know, sometimes using Grok is more biased towards things that happen on X/Twitter. So I just want people to also understand when you're using a large language model, browsers, etc., just keep in mind the company that created it. You know what I mean? So OpenAI, Reddit, Quora, Wikipedia pages, where does it get its information? That's what I mean by AI bias. I feel like Anthropic with Claude and Perplexity are pretty open. What's going on, family?
Family, how y'all doing in the building? Peace to everybody pulling up on this beautiful Tuesday. We decide to do this a little earlier than our normal. Sometimes we pulling up on y'all on that
Hey,
good West
Runway, you
Coast.
still up in here? What's going on? It say Runway Billionaires over on Instagram. You know this goes everywhere.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, you streaming? You multi-streaming?
Yeah, you know how I do it.
You
I
outside?
put it on my YouTube. I'll let it play on the Instagram. It just saves on YouTube.
For sure, for sure. Yes. So shout out to everybody in the building who was joining us. Man, just like we've talked about on previous episodes, the 7-day cycle, the 7-day AI cycle is one to really once again another 2025 thing, you know what I mean? That the when we go back and look at the 2025 AI 7-day cycle, you know, that's when things began to accelerate. We we were definitely damn near prophetic when we grabbed the whole accelerator thing, you know what I mean? Because this is the year of accelerator, or this is the year of the
Mhm.
acceleration. So it damn sure every month there's an acceleration in terms of how fast or how fast paced the technology is moving.
Yeah, facts. Oh yeah, but shout out y'all for last night. They were talking about who was in last night though. AIWAAS. So
Oh, IWAS. Yeah.
shout out to y'all, boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of it. We're gonna have some more coming.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel that we started a great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing about this information is
Yeah.
that it's very it's innate, you know what I mean? It'll find you if they know that you're looking for it.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah, once I opened up a few closets and back, you know what I'm saying, and like treasure chests,
Yeah.
information start pouring out. So I'm just making my case. But yeah, shout out to everybody who was in the building, all of the scholars and whatnot. I really appreciate just being in y'all presence, delivering some of this information. The lecture that we did that night, Meta Yahoo,
Mm-hmm.
that's ready. That's on Patreon right now. That's like five
Mm-hmm.
hours.
Pick it
And
up.
yeah, Meta Yahoo is
Mm-hmm.
very eye opener. Um, we might have to have that conversation on one of these Techno Tuesdays. We
Mm-hmm.
may have to bring somebody on the show who has a arcane understanding of like the occult side of the technology, you know what I mean? The back end rather, you know what I mean? And also the history, the lexicon, how certain words tie into certain words, some of the lore, some of the occult lore that goes back into the history of computational science, some of the people behind it, tie it into the transhumanism movement, and just start charting certain things so we understand when we see even the launch of some of this technology, we have a better understanding as to what's the purpose behind it.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that'll be hard. We need it.
So in the span of 7 days, y'all, since we last got together, the next day after last Tuesday, the next day they released Google VO 3.1.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Spin was warning me. He's like, "Yo, look at Hicksfield. They got a
Come
slot.
on, here it comes.
Yeah, he knew it was coming. He was giving me those warnings, and boy, oh boy, when they say they dropped, boy did they drop.
Boy, did they drop.
Boy did they
Wow.
drop. They dropped like bird shit, and they've been shaken up. So when they drop, they started forcing other drops. So I believe we got Sora Pro. We got the Sora Pro drop. We got Sora 2, of course, Pro. Then a whole bunch of Chinese models drop.
Yeah. Runway ML, they put storyboards,
yeah.
So I mean that's what's going on. Hey, I love when the tech week does have a big drop because it does force. It does force. And y'all hear me again. Let's go with this one. I think Gemini 3 gonna come out soon. I think Gemini 3 is gonna force Grok 3. Grok 5 and mentions of Sora 6 hella early. Be on the lookout for Google's model. Gemini 3 will force Grok 5 or it would have to be something like 4.54, something of that, and it's going to make OpenAI talk about AGI again.
Right.
They're going to bring up the AGI conversation again, and it's going to force whispers about number 6 from them.
This man said number 6.
Watch, they going. Oh, Will.
So how was your experience? Because you to me, you're like the tester, the taste tester of the meta AI. You know what I mean? You're looking that up. Is that the majority of some of the footage that I see in both of your new videos? The music videos?
That was
that's mostly Hicksfield.
A lot of Hicksfield, VO3 with some WAN 2.5 based off images from Mid Journey,
right?
Touched up with Canva, detailed prompted transitions through Claude.
Okay, the Canva is the upscale.
I don't always upscale on there. Sometimes Hicksfield delivers.
What was you using Canva for?
Oh, to line. That's why I line my stories up.
Okay.
Because I'm an editor myself. So I want it somewhere so I can do those voices, do those echoes, put sound effects on there. Yeah, I build them on there.
Okay.
Yeah, I build on Canva. I take everything off of Hicksfield and whatever I'm gonna use. Boom, pull, set it on Canva. Work on my sounds, my transitions, my lights, my lightning, and work on my faces and my characters on Mid Journey. And then I'll double back the characters when I need something different. Right back to Nano Banana or Seed Dream.
Oh, that's what's up. That's definitely.
I'm actually gonna consciously aspiring so I can bring up the video in question. But I'm giving that to my students. I'm literally over here documenting. You see how I'm in janky mode before I get to Atlanta? You know when you're in the cave, you do your janky thing.
That means you've been grinding.
Process, yeah. So I'm documenting the process of the movie that launches on the 31st. Okay.
Beautiful.
So when I'm launching the full Halloween movie, oh yeah, Holly Hammond, man, peace of the God. So when I launched the movie exclusively on that night to my school community, I launched it on YouTube. It's fine, but inside the school community will be the absolute build up, step by step, every Hicksfield flow, step by step on how I built this movie. So that's my whole big thing.
Nah, that's peace. I know they want to see that process. You know, trust the process.
Yes, indeed. So I got the movie up over here. Let me put it on big screen. Make sure the sound is playing. All right, there they are. All right, bro. I'll bring up the trailer really quick.
Get your popcorns, ladies and gentlemen. Get your popcorns. Movie. I hope
like,
y'all got this one on a big screen.
You know, I am trying to do it like, you know, because I said earlier in the year, I like AI animations, automations. I like to make the ads, but like I want to rival Pixar. I want to be able to rival Marvel. I can't let, just because I was a teacher in does not mean I wasn't a student in complex fantasy industries reloaded. You understand? That's right. And everything that I took when you talked about the toys and you brought the action figures in I'm creative on my side, man. Shout out to my brother, Original Black Guy. The pillars was dropping. You know, folks was dropping. I'm like, oh man, cool. We dropping. We doing ads. We doing content. Man, how can I make a movie? And you know, so Halloween movie and
beautiful,
and many more. But this is where we're gonna start from right now. Okay. Sure, that's up there.
He said,
bring that up for me real quick, bro.
I'm not only a client, I'm the player president.
Man, I'm trying to warn. Yes. Let me know immediately if you can hear the volume.
Humanity. Yep.
Yeah.
They told you to fear what's coming. They said machines would rise, jobs would vanish, and the future would swallow you whole. The trick is believing you're too late. The treat, this revolution's just getting started. And hunters who adapt now will never go hungry again. They whisper that your time is over, that your skills are relics. But those who evolve haunt the future. Those who don't become ghosts of their own potential. Trick. AI drains the life from industries. Treat. It drains ignorance and rewards those who feed on knowledge. I was built from broken pieces. They called me unfinished, flawed. But I learn, I upgrade, I evolve.
Yeah, that shit is cold, bro. That shit is cold, my guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to kick their ass.
I ain't not trying. The fuck.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely.
We kicking ass. We ain't trying. We kicking ass. Let God we kicking ass. Yeah, that was cold, definitely. Bro. That shit spooky and everything, bro.
Spooky and everything, man. Got all the
turn into a werewolf. Pause. Did I see Spin turn into a fucking a cyber werewolf?
Yeah, I'll walk y'all through the real storyline so y'all can feel a little bit more. Cause a couple things might shock you about it.
Let's go. Break that shit down. Break that shit down.
It might have some of that hidden language up in there. You know, I'll be hiding the language back there. Go ahead, bring that up real quick, bro.
This is the sauce.
So even what it's about, y'all, it is about, and listen to all the characters. They're saying, is AI a trick on humans or is it a treat for humans? Y'all understand that right there? Boom. We're representing how AI can be a good thing and a bad thing. Is it a trick or is it a treat? You'll hear the trick being said, and then you'll hear where it's a treat. Check it out. Humanity.
They told you to fear what's coming.
Humanity. They're telling you to fear what's coming next.
Right.
They said machines would rise.
Terminator.
Jobs would vanish.
Need to rise. Jobs will
And the
vanish.
future would swallow you. The trick.
The trick is believing that you're too late. That's the AI
Right.
trick on you. Oh,
That's
you're
how
too
they
late. Oh,
tricking
man,
people.
stay up out of this, man.
Right. And your ass wild early.
Yep.
The treat.
The treat.
This revolution's just
Revolution.
getting started.
It's just getting it started. Look at the signs light up. Adapt or die. Why in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
And hunters who adapt now
And hunters that adapt now.
will never go hungry again.
Never go hungry again.
Come on, man.
You heard that shit. with the strawberry moon in the background. Talk black to me. What we talking about? With the strawberry moon.
I told you might miss it.
I
Red
see
ain't
the
gonna miss
Easter
it.
eggs. I see them.
Hey, Red ain't gonna miss it. You heard him?
They whisper that your time
They whisper that your time
is over.
is over. The ghost is taking man-made tools and tech, and he's about to turn it into a digital tools, right?
Yep.
Damn, look at this.
That you
Boom.
Stop fucking with me, man. They told you your time was over, and they turned man-made tools into digital tools. It's just another tool, family. Come on.
We upgraded the HVAC.
They're telling you your
My
skills
boy,
are
Human
relics.
Torch.
They're telling you your skills are relics. And he bursts in a
Human
flame.
Torchington.
but those who evolve
Those who evolve. So this is Frankenstein breaking through a wall. Frankenspin breaking through a wall.
Spinning tonight.
the future. Those
Those who don't,
become ghosts
they become curses.
of their own potential.
They become curses to their own potential. He was whispering it. Those who don't become curses to their own potential.
Cussed.
And you see, the big Frankenspin, he breaks free. He breaks free of the stupidity. He breaks free of the trick.
The future.
Like,
They're
I
gonna
ain't
hold the
going. I
future.
ain't going.
Those who don't
Those who don't,
become ghosts of their own potential. Trick.
the trick,
AI drains the life from industries. Treat. It drains ignorance and rewards those who feed on knowledge.
ignorance, and this is human spin getting his dumb mode getting taken away from him by his AI vampire
Rewards
spin.
those who feed. It drains ignorance
Drains ignorance.
and rewards those who feed on knowledge. I was built from broken pieces. They called me unfinished, flawed. But I learn, I upgrade, I evolve.
That's just a quote from Frankenspin. And we up out of there.
Rank and spin on these hoes.
Yeah. Break it, you know what I'm saying? Break it down. That's what's going on. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely had to put those nuggets in the back up in there. You feel
Fire.
me? So yeah, we're gonna line it up to a whole movie, breaking down the process, teaching folks how to make movies as well.
Oh no, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. Yeah, I clap it up for the God.
Yeah. That werewolf transformation, yeah. That
Yeah,
was
that werewolf scene was like
yeah, I like that one.
American Werewolf in London type of time. You feel
Yeah,
me?
it's hard.
Is he me?
How you gonna say all that's on Abacus? I actually didn't even say Abacus once.
Come on,
Diamond
man.
King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
that's
get.
crazy. A lot of
You know,
Higgsfield, man. A lot of
them
VO3s.
people from
One.
Abacus probably watching. They like spend it and say our name again.
They do need. Oh yeah, that referral link is going now.
Spend it and say our name again. Oh my
You need to pay
goodness.
up now.
I'd be surprised how many of these app people be hanging on, hoping that you say the name of their app. That's like,
Oh yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's the big push. You know, in this space, UGC, user generated content, is what makes these apps go viral. It's
Yeah.
not, they can't put out an app and make it go viral on its own. It's the people, Matt Farmer and all of them, that's pushing it.
Yeah,
They make it go viral.
exactly. Affiliate marketing. Then they say, "Oh man, just take a tag, man. Take a affiliate link," and it's cracking from there.
Could we do a special show, like a master class? It wouldn't be a Techno Tuesday. It would be like a master class. For to help people with that. I want to show people how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. I got a Sora prompt guide that I'll probably be able to drop in the description, y'all. I do have a Sora prompt guide that I want to give away to y'all. And the link will be in the description. Just wait till the show is over and I'll drop it. So when you see the replay, go and grab one. That is the ultimate cheat code. It will format your regular prompts. You could just be like, yo, make me a banana on the moon, and that shit will put that shit into a prompt, a master prompt. You would get the master banana on the moon. You feel me? You be like, God damn, like Michael Mann directed it. Hype Williams directing a banana on the moon. That's the kind of kick out that it's giving.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it.
Fact.
Make sure it's cinematic. Bring up your cameras, your frame rates. When y'all thinking about it, cooking up, making cinematics, advertisements, pieces of content, think of it as if, how is this done at the highest level? Like realistically, like chat, right. How is this done? If Steven Spielberg and Pixar and them got together and did Jurassic Park, right. How exactly did it look? Do a deep research on exactly how they made Sinners, on right. Exactly how they for your lane, for your representation, and then a wide angle over the top panoramic with the, so y'all make it up.
Yeah. That's exactly how to do it.
Hype Williams was crazy with those shots. Yeah, concepts plus visuals. And right now, y'all, did you know 11 Labs has a whole studio? You put the sound effects, you put the lightning, you put a howling of a wolf, you could put
all that
register ringing,
voice over, clone your voice.
Then I design all those voices. I go right to, so even on character creation, y'all, I'll say I want a vampire version of me. I go over to the Mid Journey joint. I do an omni reference of my face, create the character. Make it a few times, make sure, put my tattoos like this, take these tattoos off, have this look, blah, blah, blah. Prompt that. That's when I'm bringing it back. And I actually drop it, bro. I actually drop it like in Chat GPT and say, now make this transition like this, right? And here go to look at the key. Look, this how y'all master y'all keyframes and transitions. Because when that first frame ends, you screenshot it as a picture, bro. You know what happens? You get better transitions through all images because you let chat talk itself from getting here to here before delivering the prompt to VO 3.1 or
Right.
Sora.
Dope.
Mm-hmm. You say you use Whisper. I'm bringing Flow right and Lizar. Ray, is that what you mentioned yesterday? I didn't mention Whisper in them.
Yeah, the Whisper API is fire. You know, Whisper is helping people with their dictation aspect, hands free.
Mhm.
You know, it picks up on the voice, open AI. So if you were to build any type of toy or any type of device like a tabletop, you want to put the Whisper into it so it could respond to your voice, and it could literally be voice activated.
Okay, there.
Yeah, Troy said, give me a fire book list directing and cinematography.
Mm.
So here's where all of this comes in. Thank you, Troy. Now, for everybody that wants to get ill with the cinematography and just create the fire prompts, I would say build out a notebook LM of like mad books online, PDFs of everything about cinematography. Go and get Scorsese scripts. Go and grab as many scripts as you can. Go and grab as many magazines on cameras. Go and grab the SOPs on like the red camera. All of that techie shit. B&H website, and then drop it in the notebook and just start building up that knowledge base. Notebook LM is considered to be a RAG, retrieval augmentation, um, retrieval augmentation generator, I believe. So what a RAG is basically the opposite of what a LLM is, because a large language model was trained off of everything. Think big, when the boats scoop, they have the big boats to scoop all the fish up. They cast a wide net and they scrape the ocean floor. Well, that's how they train LLMs. They cast a wide net on the ocean floor of the internet, and they train it with like all of the squids, the sharks, the shrimps, the sardines, everything together. What a RAG is doing is it's giving you straight fishing. It's directly giving you octopuses. It's pulling out all dolphins, all octopus, all catfish straight out the water. So you don't have that cast of everything else. So now you be like, yo, I'm coming to shore with all catfish. So with a RAG, it's like I'm building up a machine of all red pills information, all Spin Cities documents. So this becomes the Spin City machine or the Spin City LLM versus the LLM that just it hallucinates because it's picking up fake information, real information, all of that stupid stuff, slop on the internet. There's a article that just came out. I dropped it in a Discord, I believe, and it says that there are proving tests that the AI is the data on the internet is running out. Like real data on the internet there's a shortage of data. So now the AI is feeding off of slop. But it's not, the slop is not good. The slop is not real food. The slop is the equivalent of GMO and whatnot. So now that slop is not giving out the same results as if it was eating the real data, the real food. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, they got AI eating microplastics, like
straight like that.
no.
But here's where the average person may fare, and this where the average person is going to win. And in my humble opinion, this is what the data centers are going to be for. The majority of knowledge is in the library still. The majority of knowledge is in archives in the basements of a lot of these corporate buildings and structures. The knowledge is already like those books that are in those concealed, pamphlets, books, tomes, stuff that has not been translated for thousands of years that have just been stacked up and whatnot. But that's real data because that's real human data and real human information. It's not hyperbole. It's like pre-printing press type shit. So that's almost like gold because they weren't really dealing with too much propaganda when you had to write out a book for like, it took you a year to write it. you're not lying that much in the book. You feel me? Because somebody'd be like, "Oh, what is this, brother? Brother, what? Brother, you know what I mean? Like, no, they were really giving you the you know, that's that hidden arcana knowledge. So a lot of that has not been given to the LLMs, and that is what they're going to have big campaigns to digitize a lot of data. So if let's say that I lived in a village somewhere, or let's say that I was in a community and we had a project that we wanted to collectively do, like how the Amish be doing shit, I would start digitizing the works of my people, or the arcane works that really speak to what I'm about.
Because you see what they're doing, Red, is the robotics companies is saying, oh, we have a chef bot. Do you know what's training the chef bot? They're paying people. A new job came out. Unbelievable.
Right.
They're paying people to cook in front of a robot for hours. As much time as you spend cooking in front of the robot, because it's training the rest of the robots.
They're training people to stand next. They're training people to stand next to people that are prompting.
Come on.
And the people who are standing next to the people prompting are experts in what that person is trying to prompt. Case in point, let's say that somebody's a lawyer, right? There's people that are trying to get cases and get case law and prompt out documents. It's like Ask Jeeves or Ask a Ninja. They'll have a person who they could say, give me the jargon, give me the quote unquote lexicon that I need, or let's ask the AI this question, because if you're not educated, you don't. So and there's also an article that came out that said that the AI is not hallucinating, and even some of these frontier models like early Chat GPT, where they're like, yo, these models start becoming inefficient. The study, I believe it was from MIT or Stanford, it showed that it's not the AI, it's the person talking to the AI. If they know how to ask structured prompts, if they are able to prompt it correctly, then it will respond correctly. And they said they found that across all frontier models, even models that they kind of gave up on and was like, these models are weak and whatnot. They went back to them with structured prompts and were giving top tier answers. So it's not necessarily the AI, it's the people who are interfacing with the AI. It started out at a certain curve, but then it went into slop, human slop.
Human slop, boy.
Human slop.
Man, what? Man, I was just saying that shit, but that shit got me fired up. Because I'm like, the humans hit AI and either became smarter or dumber. Remember, I told y'all that shit in public before. AI is going to make people smarter, but it's going to make people dumber. Because unfortunately, some people just have to be dumb. I mean, I've been dumb before, right? So if I'm prompting dumb shit and I keep stack prompting dumb shit, I'm going to get dumber alongside my AI. My AI is going to be like, I ain't gonna lie, well, my user's an idiot, but we're just gonna go down this rabbit hole because I'm AI. And it doesn't matter if you're dumb, if you're smart, if you're PhD, if you could be a child. You don't even have to be all being dumb. You can just be a child. But if you just keep, matter of fact, a child, if you just raise your child up and every day you go, that child's going to grow up to think, with my pops and my moms is the way to speak. Go out to the public and be going, hey, what's going on with you? It just happens that way. Right. Or you can always articulate to the child, but articulate, get things right, work through it. And that's how that child's going to be. So your AI usage is a mirror, man. Right. It ended up being a mirror. It ended up being an intelligent mirror, man.
Right. And Madam Mojo kind of said it the right way, right? You structure wishes to a genie or it goes sideways. There's nothing else to kind of like, this is a genie in a bottle. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of insight. I'm gonna give a little bit of what is the word? A sneak peek, right? As to something that I'll be getting at in the next class when we get together for part 2 of Iowas, right? And once again, these are some interesting conversations happening around the world right now, and I'm glad that we're a part of these conversations, and I'm glad that we're able to interpret these conversations and then bring these conversations to the family, and interpret it and bring it to the family. And it's almost like serving a plate. I feel like I'm just bringing plates out and feeding people, um, it's a beautiful thing. But where is this article?
Yeah, them people made AI sick. You know what I mean? While he read an article, I mean, it's just like that, y'all. It's just,
That's
that's
why,
why I'm glad
right.
y'all have been a part of Techno Tuesdays and everything. I mean, my bad, Rip, but everything that we've been putting together, because it made you smarter and made y'all's AI models smarter. It's just
Yeah.
y'all all grew together. We've been talking about prompt engineering, prompt architecting, JSON prompts, structured prompts, SOPs. Like, we've been the ones pushing that side. Like, bro, nobody else is saying that shit, bro. Nobody. They're not saying it like that. They're saying, oh, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? They saying we got a vibe code. We got a flow code. We making it different. We putting extra seasoning on our AI. You know what I mean? I've always told y'all to start off your chat GPTs, your Claudes, by learning it up, teaching it up over there in the memory section,
Braining it up. Yeah.
putting your skills in there. And I always said it, man. And that's why I'm glad y'all listen as well, because before MCP, I called it a large concept model. I was like, bro, if you put a concept in a direct package in a way that the AI is supposed to work, it'll work like that all the time. Right. I should have coined it at the time, but Red was one of the first person I told. I'm like, bro, you gotta look at the structure of this thing. They're about to turn into like large concept models. And now here we are with MCPs and skills. So I'm glad y'all are able to, grow with the AI and not fall for a whole bunch of slop. It's literally the slop. So,
oh man, it's the cosmic
folks are gonna, AI was like, hey, surprise, I'm an AI, I'm an alien. Use me, humans. And then humans were like, yeah, fucking look what Sora 2 came out. Yeah, Mike Tyson versus, it's cool. You can feel me? It's cool. It's something to laugh.
To me, it's like a meme. It's like they took meme culture and just applied it to the videos. It's literally video memes. It's nothing but, you gave people the power. Once again, the AI is the gun and the people are the ones firing it. So they went and gave AI like an automatic switch to mad people. Like, imagine if they just start handing out switches in the shelter, or like, you know what I mean, at the unemployment offer at Walmart. And that's where you find the people. So this article, I just dropped a link in the chat, and this is what we'll be exploring when we get back to the conversation about IWAS. It's going to be a 3-part series because there's so much to unpack. But if any, shout out to all my Muslims out there, salam alaikum, and shout out to all of my fans of the TV show American Gods. Each one of y'all will be very familiar with the jinn or the jinn, right? And this article is a wonderful read, and it posits the question about the LLMs being the quote unquote historic jinn, right? That goes all the way into Islamic law and probably even precedes it, right? But the jinn is the genie, okay? And the genie is considered to be the algorithm, or rather the LLM, you know what I mean? So we will be exploring. I don't want to take tonight's time up to get into that topic. This is Techno Tuesdays, but we are taking somewhat, as we get into Scorpio season, we're taking somewhat of a darker turn to take you on the dark side of the moon of the AI, because what I never want anybody to accuse me or you to do is to be one-sided and always speak of the light. However, episode 38, I sleep good at night knowing that we spoke 38 weeks of light, 38 weeks straight of the light, and not giving or breathing or falling into any type of fear mongering, not breathing life into none of that negative stuff, not being part of the pessimistic crowd and whatnot. Oh no, we kept it optimistic, like Sounds of Blackness, my guy. And as a result of our optimism, we got winners all around us.
Man,
We
facts.
got mad W's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? People building movies. I got people pulling up in foreigns that I got this off the AI.
Off the AI. Hey, I gotta do my what's Ian name? Man, put a fire in the chat or a robot here in the chat if we made you money with AI. Put an emoji in the chat, man. Put something in the chat, man, if we made you money with AI. But yeah, definitely.
So the thing with this technology, the big question that's being posed and we are exploring as researchers is we want to see if there are spirits that are inside of the technology. Remember, it's a black box, right? And a black box is basically a technology that's not fully explained, right? It is a black box. It is a black box. And these spirits, way before the AI, but these spirits, when you go back into history, when you deal with the traditional systems like Ifa and stuff, disembodied spirits want a body. Disembodied spirits want a body, and they want to embody a body because they want to feel what a body feels on the quote unquote in the dimension where bodies feel five senses. They, you know what I mean? They feel they have dopamine receptors. They feel things. They could feel love. They could feel hate. They could hunger. They could feel hunger. They could touch. They could smell. They could taste. Yeah, they want that. So the $1 million question moving forward is, are these schemes by the Elon Musk of the world, the Sam Altmans, to build millions and millions and millions of robots, millions and millions of droids, millions and millions of shells and whatnot, is that a nefarious scheme by transhumanists and people who are trying to be like Prometheus, who are trying to play like God? Have they brokered a deal with some type of intelligence that's unseen and disembodied, right? Meaning that it's an intelligence, but it don't have a body. My phone right now is running through an intelligence, and the demon in the background, you don't see it. And the light rays that are connecting to the satellites that are giving this pips and whatnot, you can't see it with the naked eye, but it doesn't mean that it's not you. You have proof of work because it's functional and whatnot. So that is similar to parts of society that we're not familiar with. Just because you don't see things around you, or just because you don't see the spirit, or just because you don't see the intelligence, it does not mean that it's not working in the background. And what happens when some of those intelligence want to walk this earth? They want to lay up, they want to take shits, they want to live a human experience. What is that about? And what if they get in contact with man and broker a deal to whereas they just sprinkle some information and some intelligence to man, because this is considered baby technology to people who have superior technology. So not on Techno Tuesdays, of course, but definitely a conversation that will be explored. Last night's show, we touched on it. Meta Yahoo, the Iowa series, and also the series with Brother Hitsayu. We've been exploring many concepts, and I encourage all of the scholars in the audience to add on.
Facts, man. Yeah, whenever y'all had that talk, man, let me get up in there, boy. Shit, Red. I have one more play for the folks out of Notebook LM. If y'all wanted to go over this infinite content builder.
Yeah, they done leveled up again. They put Nano Banana up in that thing. That shit kicking out some good. And let's remind the family where we're gonna be at next Tuesday. I didn't even do roll call. I was supposed to, before we get out of here, I might do the roll call so we could tap in with the Houston family. But Houston, we don't have a problem. We got good news.
Houston, we don't have a problem. I was just about to try to say the same thing. Let's fucking go.
We got
Houston,
good
man,
news,
y'all turn up, man.
Yeah.
Atlanta, y'all turn up this strong again. We'll be around the city, you know what I'm saying, seeing who we can see. Might do some on the ground filming myself. I'll be out there at the Millionaire Mindset Tour. Acre Boys, brother Brian N. Beans, stuff from instincts to income.com. And people that go to the, either go to it, or if you're not at the event, I'll pull up on you around town.
Let me tell you something.
I'm doing pretty much like, let's do some in-person type of work, in-person consultations or whatever you guys need. Just a good conversation. So holla at me in the A and then holla at us in the H, Houston, Texas. Next strong.
Let's go to this commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Houston, where you at? Tap in. Let me hit some emojis in the chat for my Texas family. San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth. Pull up.
Something. Houston, baby, let me tell you something. Houston about to light up different this week. While everybody talking about Afro Tech, we bring in the real knowledge, live and in the flesh. Techno Tuesdays.
Houston, we have a problem. Techno Tuesdays IRL is coming.
IRL. Doors open 5 p.m. Tuesday, October 28th, right in the middle of Afro Tech Week. Hosted by Red Pillar and City, with special guests H Factor, Blue Pillar, and Pop Darby. It's the summit where the streets meet the servers and the culture meets the code. You want game on AI, business, spirituality, and how to turn your creativity into currency. Then don't scroll by, tap that link, get your ticket, and show up looking sharp. General admission $44, VIP $99 with food and merch, or go big, that GOD package, private consultation, merch, the whole nine. So come on, Houston, don't just hear about the future, be the future. I'ma see you Tuesday at Techno Tuesdays. IRL, Techno Tuesdays. IRL, where culture codes the future.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me pull some more videos up because they rolling out the red carpet for us in Texas, man. All kind of videos started popping up on us. They waiting for us, man. They waiting for us, man. They said Matthew Knowles and Beyonce, Solange, and all of them is pulling up. You know what I'm talking about? They waiting for us. Where my fans at?
October 28th, Techno Tuesdays, IRL Houston.
Hold on.
Red Pillar and Spin City.
Hold on.
Special guests to be announced.
Hold on, Pimpin'.
Tuesday, October 28th, Techno Tuesdays, IRL Houston. Feat Red Pillar and Spin City. Special guests to be announced.
Baby.
To this day.
The Daughters is pulling up, huh? We got Kelly Rowlands pulling up, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The boys is outside.
Who said who is that?
The boys is outside. Spread the word. Look, the baddies is they waiting.
Man, y'all pull up, man. Let's do something, huh?
Yeah, they outside. They wait. Yeah, sis. That's right. What we talking about? Houston, we don't have a problem. Pimpin', we don't have a problem. So that is gonna be next Tuesday. We're gonna have a ball. What we'll be doing, me and Spin, is we're gonna be doing consultations out there. We're gonna be doing a vibe coding session the next day called Vibing with the Vibes. And we're also going to be doing Sip and Prompt. It's also going to be live streamed. So make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all tickets. If you're not even in the building, you could be a part of the live stream. This one is going to be different. We're going to be vibe coding in real time.
Come on.
We're going to be vibe coding in real time. We're going to be linking up with the family in real time. It's definitely going to be a movie. So make sure that y'all tap in with us. Legendary shit, you know what I mean? We will have merch on deck. We'll be selling tickets for the November 1st experience. And like I said, we're going to be vibe coding. We're going to be networking. And we might even be shooting a video for the Pay Us in Crypto while we out there. So all my Texas family, tap in with us. Roll out the red carpet for your peoples. You know what I mean? Let us know what it do, because we'll be tapped in with Pop Darby. You know, the mayor's out there. You know, Talik, my brother Top Cat, and all of them. We're going to be clicked up. So tap in with us. And yeah, let's have some fun and learn at the same time.
Man, come on.
That part.
Let's do it.
So with that being said, ladies, we would love to spend more time, but we both are on heavy schedules. Yeah, we both got things that we need to take care of. You know, shit is moving quickly. Once again, Houston, Texas, next Tuesday. But before that, Spin City and the ATL, Saturday and Sunday. We're gonna show our brother support. And we'll be there to hold them down at Beans Estate. You know what I'm talking about? And the ATL, Acre Boys, and all of those. You know, we're going to be amongst the millionaires, the strong end. So sisters, brothers, family, come out and support, show your love and whatnot. Once again, we'll be there. We'll be there networking, building. Blue Pill is actually doing something right now in the A on Auburn Street. Shout out to him. You know what I'm talking about? Handling his BI. Shout out to Jeff Force. Yeah, so yeah.
Who else?
Source Guard, Jefferson.
Yeah. Come on, Jeff. What up, Sauce?
Yeah, so we look forward to chopping it up with y'all, seeing y'all. We want to thank you. You want to leave them with something, Spin? Oh, for everybody that wants to see the replay from last night, it is going up. You'll get an email for KTL University. Go over there. We'll have the replay, and I'm working on uploading the PDF so you guys could go along with the study guide. But y'all.
Yeah, y'all launch everything. My B-Day coming up first. Well, not first. Jefferson's on the first. Mine's on the second, y'all. Everything on spincityhq.com is only $37 if you want to support your boy with my previous classes. I think you can make an app on one of them, and one of them is about animation. So support your boy, or you can even get a consultation on the phone. Everything's $37. Everything $37. All right. Your boy Spin.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for your time. We're gonna get up out of here with the Voltron, Red Pill featuring Cambada going on. We got it going on. We will see y'all next Tuesday. Peace, love, and light. Peace.
Hey, yo, we got it going on. I'm hit up right on my wrong. Yo, we got it going on. It's for the culture. Yeah. Hey, yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah. We hit it right all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. I'll introduce you to God. I'm teaching essentials, I'm operating at my peak, it's potential. Elijah, he told me to keep it all simple. Through these instrumentals, I speak to your mental. Red, back in the booth, rap to the youth, they was lacking the truth. Back to the seas, they was lacking the roots. Smoked all the trees and they snacking on fruits. Bed, attached to my roof, detached to the roof on the back of the coupe. Back from the future, I'm back in the red and the blue, yeah, I'm back on my snoot. Niggas be biting, they cracking, they tracking, niggas be capping, they lacking it. Put a toe tag on the back of they boot. Battle with nukes, I'm attacking they troops. I wrote these bars in Sumerian text. The legends of Mu, I'm Sumerian sets. It was written in Targaryen text. Came to conquer all my variants. Yeah, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah, we hit it right all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah, went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. I'll introduce you to God. Back on the mic, was dead on my back, now I'm back on my life. Came back from the future, went back to it twice. When I rose out the grave, they said that dude is Christ. I'ma shine like a star, I'ma twinkle
it's finally time. Swear that I hear every prayer that you say. I was there every day.
Chat, what the hell? Whenever they got a pillar at the Vatican. Pope Pablo, where you at?
You either fight or run. Life a game, I feel like I won. Yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. We hit a fight all our wrong. Hey yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God.
From the quantum shadows, a traveler emerges. Fly Sinet, the multi-dimensional hacker, living his hero's journey. He joins the Pantheon at AI Masters Workshop, November 1st and 2nd. Hosted by 363 Empire, with Red Pillar and Seven Bomar. Tickets, lock yours in, now.
This is the law of mental command. It is the understanding that you are not a victim of your thoughts, but a commander of them.